Welcome to Curious Minds English.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jessica. Today we're talking about something really big, or rather, something disappearing. This show is all about learning English while exploring cool topics in science and nature. If you like what you hear, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more.
Exactly. Today's topic is, what if the sun suddenly disappeared?
Oh no, that sounds like a disaster movie.
It would be. The sun is super important for life on Earth. Plants need sunlight to grow, and we need plants and animals that eat plants to survive. It's all connected.
So, no sun means no food, right?
Absolutely, but it's more than that. The sun also keeps us warm. Without it, Earth would become a very cold place.
Okay, so how quickly would things change if the sun vanished?
That's the interesting part. It wouldn't be instant. Light travels very fast, but it still takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds for sunlight to reach Earth. So, even if the sun disappeared right now, we wouldn't know it for over 8 minutes.
Wow. So for 8 minutes, we'd still see the sun in the sky?
Exactly. Everything would seem normal for that short time. But after that, darkness.
And what about gravity? I know the sun's gravity keeps Earth in orbit.
Good question. Gravity also travels at the speed of light. So for those same 8 minutes and 20 seconds, Earth would continue orbiting where the sun used to be. Then we'd fly off into space.
Fly off into space? That sounds scary. What direction would we go?
We'd travel in a straight line at about 30 kilometers per second. That's super fast.
And how quickly would Earth get cold?
Very quickly, imagine today the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. The next day it would be much colder. After a week it could be around 20 degrees Celsius. After a year it would be incredibly cold, like 179 degrees Celsius.
That's freezing. Could we find another star to orbit?
It's very difficult. Even the nearest star is incredibly far away. And even if we got close to another star, we would be moving so fast that the star's gravity probably couldn't catch us.
So it's basically game over for life on Earth?
Pretty much, yes. It would take over 40,000 years to reach the nearest star. That's a very long trip without sunlight or warmth.
Wow, this is a bit depressing. So today we learned that the sun is not only important for light and warmth, but also for keeping us in orbit. And if it disappeared, we'd have about 8 minutes to enjoy before things got really bad.
Yes, and remember that even though the changes wouldn't be instant, they would be catastrophic in the long run.
Okay, let's talk about some of the words we heard today. What about photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis is how plants use sunlight to make their own food. Photo means light, and synthesis means putting things together. So, plants are using light to put together food.
That makes sense. And what about gravity?
Gravity is the force that pulls things towards each other. The sun has a lot of gravity, which is why it keeps the Earth and other planets orbiting around it.
One more. Orbit.
An orbit is the path that one object takes around another in space. Earth orbits the sun, and the moon orbits Earth.
Thanks, Chris. That makes everything clearer.
You're welcome, Jessica. So what did you think of today's topic?
It was a bit scary, but also really interesting to think about how much we depend on the sun.
Definitely. It's easy to take the sun for granted, but it's essential for our survival.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
And let us know in the comments what other topics you'd like us to explore. See you next time.